Hi Virgo, I hope that you're all doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, so we're starting off with the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. It looks like there's something connected with like an outcome and you being curious about what's unfolding. There may be something that you're gaining more insight of. Something about patiently figuring something out. It's like there's information that you're looking to obtain and you may not get it from one place. There may be multiple places or multiple times that the information is going to come through. Different situations. It's also about like using your discernment when it comes to information that you're receiving to transmuting energy. Interesting. Learning. Receptivity. Patience. Temperance. It's even like learning something before you take action with it. Even to figure out if something is worth it to you to like be a part of or to get involved with. Even about the space that something brings you to on the emotional front. I'm also seeing you waiting for something that you want here. Seems like you're getting a better idea of what it is that you want, and you're also waiting for something that you want. Because there's a particular like dream or desire that you have, and in order for that to happen, there's something that you have to wait for. Also prioritizing and picking and choosing when you're initiating and when you're not initiating. Like when you're meant to take action and when you're meant to be more receptive. If you act on something impulsively, it seems like something that you want is going to get cut short. However, like if you can be like disciplined and wait for something, like what you actually want is going to come to fruition. But you have to prioritize what you actually want rather than something that may pop up and be available to you but isn't like the whole thing of what it is that you want. sorting through your emotional experience, especially stuff deeply tied in with your subconscious energy. Feels like even grounding, mastering an experience, bring consciousness and understanding to it through patience, and also sorting things out. I am seeing there be a new chapter that you're going to be stepping into, just not yet, but it's coming. You may not be able to see it though. It feels like a moment where things are kind of all over the place and unclear, and then all of a sudden they become very clear to you. Like the curtain is lifted and you see what's really going on. It's also helping you move beyond something that hadn't been working out. And I'm seeing some changes that take place as well. Yeah, something happens where you may feel a bit thrown off by like the playing out of events that happen. It seems also like processing something that's been going on for you. Also, if there have been like multiple things that aren't working out, it seems like this is the Tower coming through and clearing out things that you're meant to be separating from. It's like the falling away, and in accepting the falling away, it's getting closer to what it is that you want. There's a trail to follow. So what's coming to fruition is a new beginning, or like the materialization of something that you want. It's just about like staying on the lookout for this thing. It seems as well like when this happens, it moves you more towards a sense of peace and stability, especially within your mental space. Seeing you also be in a situation where something has panned out in a way where like your expectations were not met, or you feel like you're not getting something that you need. And so this is about finding a way to deal with that, deal with a situation where it's like, okay, I thought it was going to be one way, it did not meet my expectations, there's a lack of reciprocity here, and I'm sorting through that emotional experience of feeling like I'm not meant to hold on to something, I'm meant to let go of it. It's like cutting your losses and accepting that and processing through. Even recognizing that there may be a situation you're in where you're not going to get what you want, and so this is about expanding further. Which may mean letting go of something. There is a sense of maneuvering through a difficult situation. Again, that did not pan out in the way that you wanted it to. And even figuring out, like, why do I feel that way? And what do I need to do about that? How do I ground this energy? And how do I make sense of what's happening, especially in relation to, like, what moves do I make now? I'm also seeing something happening in an unexpected way. I'm looking at Pisces and Mars here connected with one another. It feels too like prioritizing the things that you want while in the midst of, like, possibly an emotionally confusing situation where not everything, you don't feel like everything is laid out on the table. Getting a better understanding of how you're meant to take action in a composed way, and also focus on the things that you want, the things that you feel connected to and fulfilled by. This chapter that you're stepping into is about finding peace within a situation that, again, like, did not meet your expectations, and you may at this point feel quite disappointed and even like alone within this experience that you're having, and finding a way to deal with, like, these unexpected, maybe like feelings or situations or outcomes that are taking place, coming to terms with things, processing, and knowing as well, recognizing as well, that you're not stuck within a situation. It's just a matter of perspective and your narrative here. It seems as well like something did not work out because it was not meant to work out. And getting to a space of acceptance of those terms is what I'm hearing. Coming to a place of understanding even. The Sun. Coming to a place of understanding where you're going, where you feel called to go. I'm seeing a path become very clear to you. Something that you feel connected with. It seems even like a moment of waking up and being like, this is the thing that is calling me. This is the thing that is moving me. I feel connected with this in many different ways. It's even something that helps you come alive, moving towards this. Pursuing connection as well. Gaining more and more clarity of what that is and the steps necessary to take, especially within your interpersonal relationships. There may be something that you're planning out connected with, like some sort of partnership or relationship, or you could be making plans with somebody that you're connected closely with. It's like, what do we do about this? Where are we going? What's the plan? So it even transitions from being an individual process to there being a partnership involved. And you handling a situation very delicately on the emotional front to really get down deep and figure out what it is that you're feeling. Getting to the bottom of what's going on. There could have been something that you'd been feeling that had not been looked into, and so it was not being addressed. And now there is a moment, I'm seeing this be related to like your emotional experience in connection to a partnership that you have, an interpersonal relationship. And I'm seeing something that you're taking the time to think about and analyze on the emotional front that you've been experiencing and get in touch with the guidance that you're receiving, that is going to be connected with a possible ending something that's not meant to be continuing. It's almost like spirit coming through and being like, this is where like that particular path ends. This isn't meant to go forward. But that may not be a particularly easy situation, because I'm seeing the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this can be something that you may be having a hard time like ending or disconnecting with or letting go of. But it's necessary for you. And this is about you showing up for yourself and making a move that you feel empowered by and feeling successful because of that, feeling like you're holding space for yourself and showing up for yourself. Definitely interpersonal matters with Venus and also the Lovers here. So I'm seeing it be like you're gaining clarity on about what you're meant to be doing, it's helping you like formulate a plan connected with like you and somebody that you're close with, a close relationship that you have, by you sizing up, analyzing, understanding, getting to the depths of what it is that you're feeling, and also what spirit is guiding you to do here, and ending something because that is the empowering move for you to be making. Really about honoring your emotional experience and gaining insight. You also taking the time to like really think about things and grasp them, as well as going to help you understand what this particular thing is that's meant to come to an end, because it may not be something so obvious to you. It's something that spirit is like, take the time to think about this and you're going to realize what I'm talking about here and what this is for you specifically. And you're going to understand as well like why it's meant to come to an end, what is meant to come to an end, and why it's meant to come to an end. and the path that you're being guided down, karmically what's meant to be happening. I get this sense of you getting back on track here. And that is the challenge. This is about your personal expansion and the expansion of your insight. So, through this process of pondering something and allowing your perspective to gain breadth, there's an understanding of like karmically what's meant to be unfolding and how to, rather than resist it, to move in flow with what is happening, what's unfolding. And to face the challenge head on, assisting your personal growth and development. I'm also getting the notion of like coming into one's own here. So I'm seeing you get more familiar on a decision that's coming to light, on something that you're meant to be addressing and really pondering and thinking about. A choice that like holds a lot of weight, holds a lot of gravity, and so that's why you really taking the time to like undress this and understand it and like reach a conclusion. It's going to tell you where you're meant to be going, the direction, emotionally especially, that you're being called in, and the path that is being laid out to you and what you are meant to be following. The unfolding of your emotional truth and connection. Seeing there also be a notion of addressing some sort of commitment as well. And I'm seeing you get a deeper understanding of what this thing is that's meant to come to an end, and also the acknowledgement that this is not necessarily easy. I'm seeing this be a bit of a challenge. You being progressive and thinking ahead and planning is also going to help the efficacy of it's going to like allow you to be more successful, it seems like, by like being organized and like thinking about what you're doing before you're doing it, to kind of plan out the steps that you're taking. And it's like that's where the success is found. And it seems like it very much helps you with a close interpersonal relationship that you have, and also feeling like you're being true to yourself and honoring yourself and also your empowerment and like who you truly are at your core. and what you're stepping into. It seems as well like there could have been someone within the environment, or this can be an aspect of you that's like more impulsive, that you're looking into and understanding and grounding the nature of. Interesting. So I'm looking at the Sun, Gemini, Pluto, Taurus. I am hearing Virgo, obviously. I'm looking at Venus, Neptune, Saturn, Aquarius, and Jupiter. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.